Hey guys, what is going on? It is Creation Animation Network. You guys were asking me, like sending me private messages, how I animated the cliff, and how I made it, and what was the process of it, and all that. There was somebody that was asking me what was the program I used to animate, and your answer is Macromedia Flash Professional 8. And it took me about, I don't know, like 7 to 12 hours in total, because I took a lot of breaks, and I was watching a lot of YouTube and gaming and stuff like that, so I got really sidetracked. So if you don't want to figure out how I actually did it, then just leave now. If you actually are kind of thinking about it, then you're here, right? So this is the area that I created it in, but what I did first was I went over to in the top left corner where it says like the layer 1 and layer 2 and all that. I don't know if it's blurry or what for you guys, because it doesn't show it for me. But I would double click this and type background. Whoops. Errors. Why do you pop up? Alright, background. And then just press enter when you're done. Then if you want to create a new layer and make another one, you click this button right here. Right here. You see that? Yeah. And to undo something that you just previously did, hold Control and press Z at the same time that you're actually holding Control. So when you're done with that, as you can see, I just pressed Control Z and the layer just vanished. And that was because that was the last thing I did. And you can do a couple undos, but there is a limited amount. So after I labeled the name background, I went over to the top right corner where it says 100%. I press the little arrow next to it and I go in 400%. Now you can see that everything is more white, and that's because I zoomed in on the project. Now you can switch over to the line tool, which is shortcut keys used for N, so you can change for it. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine. But it's pretty much more time consuming a little bit. And so yeah, so now we're going to start by creating lines, and if you want a perfectly straight line, hold shift while you're doing it. So if you go up here, it still won't move, but it'll go diagonal and up, and it'll go in a full circle. But I'm just going to keep it going across here. So then you're going to want to click again, attach it, and go up. You're going to want to make any style type of the cliff that you want. But now I'm going to stop holding shift and click, so it actually I can do perfectly diagonal lines, and I'm going to create a spike there. Now when you're done with that, you're going to want to do it on the other side too. I'm going to make this one a lot bigger because the other one wasn't so big. Or long, I should say. Now see, I messed up and this part is flat, so I'm going to hold Control Z and it'll undo too because I pressed Z twice. And now let's make the background. So now we can go across and connect those lines down there. And there you go, those are the cliffs. So now you're going to want to go to your paint bucket tool, which will fill in within these lines, or the shortcut key for it is K. And down here you can switch to any color that you want, and brown is right in the top right section. Top left section of the top right section. It's a little confusing, but I think you understand. You want to select that and fill in these. You can go back to the line tool which is also used as N, and just create like cracks in the cliff. So I'm gonna pause and I'll be back when I do it, because I don't think you want to see me just draw lines for a while. Alright. Okay, so now that I am finished, as you can see, there is little cracks in here that I used just the line tool. Now, the startup point might be a little glitchy because accidentally I need to edit the two films together, because by accident I made it stop recording completely and instead of pausing. So I'm not just gonna bother, making part 2. Right now I'm just going to finish up with this. This video is just part 1, and this is basically how to create the background. And so if you want to, you can go to the oval tool to make the sun by pressing O, or you can actually click the thing that looks like a circle and making a big circle at the top for the sun. Now by accident, once again I made a mistake. It's outlined with black and filled in with brown. So I'm just going to press Ctrl Z. Go back into the oval tool, which is also O again, and the outline tool, and make white or yellow. Let's find yellow. Where's yellow? There it is. So now we are going to make the sun, and from here on out, right here, this little line that's going across the top and the sides and the bottom, those will all be, you cannot see past those points. So that's it for today. Background, this is how to create the background of the cliff and what programs I use, or what program I used. Oh, and by the way, to edit my recordings, all I use is a sucky old Windows, let's see, Windows Live Movie Maker right there. So yeah, I don't know if you saw that thing back there that was on the bottom or whatever, like when I searched Windows, but hopefully you can see that, and we'll see what happens in the next couple of videos. So in the next video I will spoil what was just there, and I will explain why I'm doing it and all that. So thank you for watching episode 1. Come in next time for part 2 if you would like. And that's it. So thank you for watching. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe if this video was helpful. So yeah, thank you for watching.